lecture on Abhidhamma. Yesterday I explained about the Vipassana. Vipassana is not in daily life. That is attainment. When we practice samatha method, we can attain Vipassana. Normally we cannot attain, only practice. Therefore, Vipassana takes us attainment. But if we have a source, we must use our soul. Everybody has vitakka and nature application. Whoever have a mind, vitakka exists. Our vitakka is always with sense of passion, thought for sense of passion. We must come back. We must come back to the sense of passion. We should place to another object, some other object. If we are placing to sense of passion, we cannot attain jhana. To attain jhana, we must turn our face to jhana object, not sense of passion object. You see many people nowadays, their face, their idea, their thought is for sense of passion, but for sense of passion, for enjoyment, on hearing, on seeing, on hearing, on guidance, on tasting, on touching, on thinking, good idea. So we always face towards sense of passion. Therefore, we must change our face towards meditation object. If we can face towards a meditation object, we can attain this jhana. Otherwise, we cannot attain. So therefore, we must turn, we must face towards the meditation object systematically. Those who face towards only meditation object, they can attain jhana. Just jhana is not to create many miracles, to create supernormal power, but just concentration. Just a concentration on the object. Concentration on the object. Nowadays, some people have a thought to practice meditation to reduce their tension, to live a peaceful life. Therefore, many people, even in West, interested to practice meditation. Meditation is successful. Through meditation, they can reduce high blood pressure, heart attack, they can avoid heart attack also. For the purpose of that, many people are interested. Even in Western hospitals, the doctors advise to practice meditation on breath and breathe out for the purpose of good health. Surely, we live in with the 45 chekas. This 45 chekas walk with the separation Dhamma object. You cannot go beyond Dhamma object. we live in with the karma object. Therefore, sometimes we must try to live in with meditation object. This meditation object also very close to us, within our range. You know, in chapter 9, the Vipassana, you can find in comprehensive Abhidhamma, fundamental Abhidhamma, not printed yet. So, in comprehensive Abhidhamma in chapter 9, let's say meditation object, there are 10 kasina. How to make kasina? Active kasina. Active kasina means using the swine or the clay, using this cycle, surrounding shape. The most easier is white kasina. It's very easy. You can use it just paper. And paper, you should make it is round shape. So the measurement is not so big, not so small. So such a circle, white kasina on different colors, based on different colors. We should sit in front of, we should place this circle in front of us. We must sit near that with a great determination. My mind must be focused only this object. Through this way I can attain jhana. We must be determined. We must be determined to follow this object. So focusing our eye to the object, device. We must think about only white. Don't think about the paper. Don't think about the clothes. Don't think about the others. Only just color. White. That is called preliminary sign. Preliminary nibbeda. Nibbeda means sign. That is with our eye. So on white color, we must go on. After a few minutes or a few hours, that is depending on us. If our mind, if we are healthy, our body is healthy, our mind also healthy, nothing disturbed, we clearly catch this object or immediately catch this object. When we close our eye, we can remember the white device. White device remain in the mind also, not only in the eye. When we open our eye, we see clearly the white. When we close our eye, this white color and the single round is remain. That is called Oka-nibbeda. Oka-nibbeda is memorize sign. We memorize this sign in mind. After that, wherever we go, wherever we stay, this is white device. It's remain within us. Always together. We see only white, not other things. So that is our mind is concentrated with the Oka-nibbeda. If we continue on, if we work on with this object continuously, then this white color become more brighter and brighter. That is called Pratibhaganimetta. Pratibhaganimetta. Not like a normal one. It's a shining. This casino device becomes shining. So we are nearly succeed in samatha meditation. That is called Pratibhaganimetta. Similar object. Imaginary object. This imaginary object we can enlarge, we can reduce. Depending on mind, it is again reduce, can enlarge. At that time, our mind is remain only with this object. Thinking about it now, that is reject. Our mind is repeatedly going that object. Colloquially we say we thought about only that, not initial application. Our minds are placed on only that object. That is vijaya. Vichara is not a lack thought from the object, not a lack of mind from this object. Our mind is remain only this object, vichara. Then we join with this object. We are joyful with this object. We feel happy with this object, sukha. Our mind is just concentrated only on object, not other object, forgot everything. Only concentrate repeatedly. Mind is, you see, as you know, all minds are momentary. All minds are momentary. Rising, fall, quickly. Rising, falling, quickly changes. All minds, whenever this mind rises, it is arises with this object. So that is called concentration. Concentrate only this part. During that, we have nothing. Our mind has no desire for sensual pleasure at that time. When we remain in such an object, we enjoy this object. At that time, no desire for sensual pleasure here. At least, we are no thirsty, no hungry, no idea to eat something, no idea to drink something, not other any desires for sensual pleasure arises. Only happily remain with this object. That is called jhana stage. How long maybe we can remain with this object? First, if the practitioner is not experienced more, sometimes when attained such a jhana, immediately lost. Because without experience, immediately lost. Try again. After experience, according to limitation, we can maintain such a state half an hour, or 1 hour, or 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, according to determination. After that, when we are asleep, in that performance, definitely it's possible to take in withdraw. Sometimes the withdrawal, first time withdrawals immediately impossible because I'm not skillful in practice. You should test. Even with mind is powerful. For example, many people use alarm clock. to wake up in the morning. But without using alarm clock, you must follow your determination, your strict rules. Because there is 5 o'clock, exactly 5 o'clock, I must wake up. Just before you go to bed, you must be Dhamma. Then exactly 5 o'clock, you will wake up. After that, you must rise up. If you lazy, you continue on the bed. It is impossible to succeed in this. If you practice every day, nobody wakes you up. Exactly 5 o'clock, that is my experience. I experienced nearly one month or 2 months, and determined 4 o'clock, I went to be exactly 4 o'clock. One day I am lazy to rise up. I continued a few minutes, and next day is impossible. So, determination is very powerful. And attainment of jhana also in this way. So with this object, if you walk, young people have more chance to attain jhana. Not aged people. Aged people, you see, physically not healthy. Health is not strong, is not good enough, not enough strong. Mentally, they are worried many things about money. Young people has more chance because they have healthy body. If they has mentally healthy, that is a samatha method. We must follow this samatha method through the niveda. Now some people succeed by heart in Myanmar. Half of meditation centers. This is Sarah's instruct to practice samatha niveda. After that it changes Vipassana. Some succeed in samatha method. But samatha, to concentrate on only one object is a need healthy bodies. It doesn't need to sit long. Sit long. From one moment he changed his position, it's impossible. That's a sit long. So in this way, quite a karma, quite a device. And quite a device. With a wider device, we must walk. If these 5 factors are Vipassana by from God, Vipassana from God. We have Itaka, we have a Vichara, and its application, sustained application. We have a piti, fun, we have a sukha, happiness, we have a concentration. But systematically we must develop these factors with the object. If we get to, we can attain in this jhana state. After attaining our jhana, while we are attaining the jhana stage, what is happening? Let us read in the book, page number 32. The meaning of jhana. Another meaning is given here. Another way, jhana is so called because it is temporarily bound to those adverse mental states. They are called nivarana in Pali. Nivarana. Run down Nivarana. Vinchana appear, Nivarana will be no more. So the word, Pali word and Nivarana is equivalent to English word hindrance. Hindrance means usually block that rising of whole Sanskrit. Nivarana is hindrance of merit. There are 5 types of mental state. So 5 Nivarana, everybody familiar with the 5 Nivarana. Only just at times are not, maybe not familiar with it. Number 1, Kama Chanda. Kama means a sensual pleasure. Chanda means a desire. Desire for sensual pleasure. That is called Kama Chanda. Want to see beautiful object, want to listen music, sweet song, want to smell, sweet smell, want to taste, good taste, want to touch, luxurious, tangible. That is called Kama Chanda. Desire for separation. In our daily life, several times these desires appear. See? Desires appear. Want to see beautiful things, want to hear, want to listen, music, want to get a sweet smell, want to taste, desire. This desire is Kama Chanda. You want to enjoy with this celebration. This is many people's place. Therefore, nowadays, in many places, in many countries, or every country, every television, mission, the pictures and dancing, trying, singing song, that is popular, because of people enjoying sense of pleasure. Through the desire for sense of pleasure, we cannot attain Dhamma. We cannot attain Dhamma. We must turn our back to these objects and face Samatha object. So this Kama Chanda is quite familiar with us. Many people are speaking Kama Chanda. Then another one is Vyavara. It will. Vyavara means using. When we desire for sense of pleasure, sometimes we have, sometimes not we have. We want to see beautiful physical object, but we have to see ugly, undesirable object. But then dislike appear in the mind, dislike. Oh, I dislike it, you see. You're supposed to worry. Our mind, with our eye, does not see only beautiful things. Ugly things also see. At that time, Dhamma arises. Therefore, like, dislike. People say, I like it, I dislike. On hearing, on seeing, they say, I like it, I dislike. On hearing sound, I like it, I dislike. Smell also the same. I like it, this smell. The others I dislike. Kama, Chanda, and Vyavara. Vyavara is a dislike against the object. That is with the hatred. Some people say, I hate. They use strong word. I hate to see. Some people use, I love to see. I hate to see. On seeing, on hearing, on smelling, on tasting, on touching. Having hate. Yeah. That is a Kamachanda, want more and more, desires more and more to see. If it not, desirable object, hate more and more. So, therefore, Kamachanda, if you like, Kamachanda rises. If you dislike, Vyavada rises within you. I'm quite here, liking this. So that is called Nivarana. As long as we have a desire for sensual pleasure, as long as we hate the sense object, Kamachanda, Vyavada rises within us. As long as Kamachanda, Vyavada rises, jhana attainment impossible. When jhana attainment, we attain the jhana, Kamachanda will be no more, Vyavada will be no more. Because the jhana burns down Kamachanda, Vyavada. Not dealing with the object. I like, I dislike, not like and dislike not. Only as an object. So no Kamachanda, no Vyavada rises. Then Tina Veda, sloth and torpor. Tina. Tina means mentally unwillingness. Mentally unwillingness. Mentally unworkable, not workable. I cannot walk. So unwilling to continue to practice meditation, what to stop? Mentally tiredness. You see, sometimes mentally tiredness appears. Mentally tiredness. Listening to Dhamma, mostly listening to Dhamma, some people mentally unwilling to listen. Not physically, mentally unwilling. That is a tina. Metta, here translations in form. Physically tiredness. Want to sleep. Want to sleep. Tiredness, mental tiredness, physical tiredness appear. During attainment of jhana, when we attain the jhana, no mental tiredness, no physical tiredness appear. How long maybe we sit, no tiredness. Mentally, physically, no tiredness. Can continue. In Mahasi Center, in those days, maybe 20 years ago, there's one lady from Sweden. She sit a long meditation, 24 hours, without moving. Because no mental tiredness or physical tiredness appear. Therefore, can continue. Or else, you can sit long, more than 1 hour. Backhand appear, the headache appear, tiredness appear, the tensions appear. So, because mentally concentration is not good enough. Mental concentration is not good enough. They are harmoniously not walk. Therefore cannot sustain with the departure. But jhana attainment, when you attain the jhana, never appear mental tiredness and physical tiredness. You are always flesh. Just start like how long maybe you can sit 4 days or the whole night without sleeping. The Narivasa Sariputta, commentary said, without the sleeping for 44 years, without a sleep, never sleep 44 years, because no needed to sleep. You see, with the jhana attainment or with the plasma body attainment, I can sleep. When I was young, I don't understand because young people want to sleep. So without sleeping, how to remain 44 years? It is impossible. No. But because of their minds remain only one object, no tiredness. No tiredness. But about the watching in TV, there's also one object. But we think there's only one object. It's not various objects. Various objects. Therefore, mind has action, therefore tiredness. Mind is not tired. Because we are watch TV, only focus on only one part. But in TV, dancing, talking, hiding, so many actions, you see. Therefore, our minds follow the such actions. Mind also tiredness began. Jhana attainment is not like that. Object is very quiet. Therefore, mind remain only quiet. Remain with the only one object. Plus, Samadhi, mental thought process only with the Nibbana object. It's only one object. Therefore, in one object there is no fighting, no action. So, mind is very quiet. Therefore, can remain like a sleep, better than sleep. Therefore, can remain. That is the reason. That is the reason. One of my brother, when he said, he told me about his experience. He said for Tripitaka examination. After recitation, recitement, Tripitaka examination, he went to Mahasi meditations and practice meditation for 7 days. He did not sleep continuously 6 days. 6 days. For 6 days. He practiced walking meditation, sitting meditation, walking meditation in time. Even the whole night, walking, sitting, continuous. So that is his experience. Even although he is not asleep, did not sleep, but no tiredness. Come, fresh, mentally, bodily. You see, the doctors advise you need everybody for health purpose need to sleep for 8 hours. Without 8 hours sleeping is not good for health. But meditation, even no sleep is okay, good health. Because we keep only one object. No tiredness appear. There are some practitioners, they experience in this way. So therefore, you can understand when I was Buddha's made state for 24 years without sleeping, you can understand. Without a tiredness. So because of a jhana stage, jhana samapatti, attainment of jhana, absorbing jhana, plus samapatti, absorbing of karma, fruition, through this, you can sleep. So these treatments are therefore very powerful. Very powerful. Everybody has opportunity to attain if you practice, every day practice. We have this quality, source of quality. We have a principle, but we must do to develop. Without a develop, it is weak. We must make it then stronger and stronger within the object. We must develop. Bhavana means develop. We must cultivate these vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha, because every day working together harmoniously, they burn down these nirvana. No sensual desire appear, no dislike appear, no sloth and number, mental tiredness, physical tiredness appear. Uttacha, kokocha. These are restlessness and remorse or worry. Restlessness, remorse, uttacha. Mentally, one cannot obtain mentally peace. Cannot obtain mentally peace when uttacha arises. Mind is not peaceful. When there is a worry, mind cannot be peaceful. Everybody experiences uttacha. Uttacha means cannot concentrate one object. Even young students, they say, I cannot read books. I'm not interested. My mind is wavering, restlessness. Because of uttacha. Uttacha is opposite of concentration. Do not concentrate. Mind is excitement or wavering. Cannot find why it is happening. Nobody knows about it. People also don't know the soul of the problem, who solved the problem. Therefore, they use sleeping pills to quiet their mind, tranquilize us. They use it. It is very dangerous for health. Physically quiet, make physical quietness. So, uttacha, we must concentrate. Through concentration, we can remove uttacha. Uttacha is remove worry about something. Worry about something is not itself arises because of object. We think about object in wrong way and improper way. And improper way, therefore, remorse arises or worry arises. In proper way, if we consider in proper way, we can remove. Improper way means improper attention. Proper attention means yoniso manasikara. Yoniso manasikara, proper attention, or wise attention. Wise attention. Ayoniso manasikara, unwise attention, or improper attention. Proper attention and proper attention. That is very, very important. You see, concerning Vipassana, we think about, if we think about, oh, that man is very, very bad, but he did before, he harmful. If we think about, hatred is more and more. We get more and more. We must think about. We want to think about with the compassion. Or he did not intentionally. He may not know about it that, therefore he did in this way. That is called wise attention. According to wise attention, we can remove hatred. Wise attention, unwise attention. Through wise attention, kusala rises. Through unwise attention, akusala rises. So therefore, wise attention is more. Remove kukucha, or worry. That is also through wise attention we must remove. For example, person worried about his property. He think about his property. I will lose my property. What to do? I lose my property. Thinking in this way, worries will be more and more. That is unwise attention. What is a wise attention? All property. It is impermanent. Cannot remain forever. Whatever condition things are impermanent. What to do? I cannot do. I can do nothing. Whatever may be, I never care. Through this wise attention, he can reduce evil. Otherwise, with a heart attack, he will die. If we cannot control, we cannot control the worry. So, these are uttaja, upuja, restlessness and the remorse or worry. They will be noble when attainment, jhana attainment, run down such a mental state. Then we Vichikecha down. Concerning the attainment, he has no doubt because he experienced himself. Therefore, no doubt, no wavering, it is true or not. Never consider such a thing. So therefore, his mind is always quiet. Straight ways, running straight ways. So jhana, what is a jhana? Jhanas run down these, destroy these mental states. During jhana state, attainment, these ill mental states never appear. Temporarily run out. So how will be peaceful? Because we are not peaceful, our minds have tension because of these, you see. If these appear in our mind's attention, we know this is a tension. Yeah, Amachanda constitution. Nirvana is like constitution. Chinameda, physical tiredness, mental tiredness, constitution. Uddhacca kokoja, mentally restlessness, mental worry, constitution. Vichikecha doubt, constitution. If these more, these does not exist within us, then our mind will be very peaceful. No disturbance. Jhana stage, free from these. Therefore, no nivarana. All nivaranas are mana. You see, remedy, medicines, you see, to treatment, to cure disease, there's a medicine. And nature also help. Nature also help in this way. 5 nivaranas are like disease. Vitakka, vichara, vitis are remedy or medicine. You see, those is the page 23. Those 5 hindrances are bound by the 5 jhana factors each. Chinameda eradicated or banned by vitakka. As long as the vitakka strongly remain, no Chinameda is coming to be. No Chinameda is coming to be. Because we take as send our mind to the object, send mind to the object, merge with the object. So therefore mentally tiredness is not a Vichara, Vichikesha is run down by Vichara. Vichara means examining the object, may sustain our mind with the object. So no Vichikesha counts here. Because look like Vichara as knowledge. Theravada by piti. When there is a joy, just like another here. When we are joyful, there is no hatred here. We are joyful. So piti in Theravada, opposite in nature. Udaja Gogoja bound by sukha. If we feel happiness, no Udaja Gogoja, unhappiness, not tranquil. Kamachanda by Ekagata. If our mind remains, there's no desire for self-pleasure here. Therefore, Ekagata burn down Kamachanda. You see, these Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata harmoniously working together, removing their opposite nature, mind and mind. Nature to nature. That is very reasonable. No need to do search for external things. Only internal things working together, you see. Only internal things fighting, removing. If we systematically develop these five factors. So, how Rupa Vajra Chaita is classified into five? According to Jhana, Jhana Chaita also 15. Jhana, Kusala, Vipaka, Kriya. That is the classifications of Chaita. As you know, Jhana is five. Jhanas are five. First Jhana, second Jhana, third Jhana, fourth Jhana, fifth Jhana. So you must notice, jhana means unity of mental faculty. Not only one is called jhana. You see, ka, we use the term ka. Ka is a unity of part of machine. Unity. Not only one is called ka. The unity is everything are unity, you see. Not only one. Unity. We are also unity. Human beings, unity. What is the unity? We have a body, we have a head, we have an arm, we have a hand, we have a body, we have a leg, many things. If it's separate, there's no human being, no human body. Order, united together. So that is called unity, unity of factors. Here also, jhana means a unity of factors. First jhana is a unity of five. Second jhana, unity of four. Third jhana, unity of three. Fourth jhana, unity of two. Fifth jhana, unity of two. You see, page number 32. You can see, chirp. Vipassana, Vipassana, Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, unity of five is called Vipassana. Unity of Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, four factors, second jhana. Unity of three, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, third jhana. Unity of two, Sukha, Ekagata, fourth jhana. Unity of two, Upekha, Ekagata, and so on. Ekagata is more important. Ekagata is not others, only concentration. In Samatha method, the concentration is more important. concentration is the most powerful factor. The others are support. So here, how to classify the Vipassana data into 15? First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana, 5 jhana. 5 jhana, 5 multiplied by 5 jhanas have kusam. 5 jhana have vipaka. 5 jhana have kariya. Different type. So 5 multiplied 3. 5 multiplied by 3, 15. So 15. We got 15 in this way. Kusala Vipaka Kariya. Okay? This is about an explanation. Book knowledge has to be according to book knowledge, we must understand this way. Then in next lecture, I will explain Arupa, how to Arupa jhanas today. So that then you will come back to AbhidhammaForDailyLife. You see here, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana, 5 stages. High. The attainment, I am reducing factors. First jhana is 5 factors. Second jhana, to attain the second jhana, we need to remove vitaka. If we wish to attain the third jhana, we need to remove the vichara. By removing vichara, we can attain third jhana. By removing piti, we can attain fourth jhana, fourth jhana. By removing sukha, we can attain the fifth jhana. So 5 jhana stages in this way. But object is the same. Only with one object become higher and higher. You see, in first jhana there are 5 factors. With the vitaka, with the vichara, with the piti, sukha, these are excitement, you see. Ekagata alone concentrate. Ekagata is very quiet. But vitaka has action, therefore not so quiet. Vichara is examining the object, therefore it's not so quiet. Piti is joyful, therefore not so quiet. Mentally, they have action. Sukha, happiness. You can consider yourself. When you are happiness, it is quiet or not quiet? Not quiet. Some people, because of happy, they are jumping, Mentally cannot quiet. They are partly disturbed concentration. They partly disturb concentration. Therefore, they make a weak concentration. They make a concentration weak. Therefore, practitioner wish to remove one by one. By removing these factors, concentration is stronger and stronger. Only fifth jhana is no disturbing. Concentration alone very powerful. Fifth jhana. You can see this one in page number 32. So, in church, page number 32, is mentioned about that. You see, fifth jhana stage, UE. UE means upekha and ekagata. Only UE. Now it is used only short terms. control names issue. Yeah. Upekkha is indifferent feeling. Therefore, indifferent feeling means neither happiness nor unhappiness between them. Happiness not appear, unhappiness not appear. Between them is very quiet, you see. Upekkha feeling is very quiet. Upekkha feeling is unknown feeling. Cannot be known clearly. We know only happy or unhappy. People talk about only two feelings. I am so happy, let us say, Sopana Sandhita. So I feel sad, I am unhappy. Only happy and unhappy, only these happiness, unhappiness, only these two talk about. Nobody talk about upekkha. Also not clear, you see. I have an indifferent feeling, nobody say like that. But many times we have an indifferent feeling, you see. Neither happiness nor unhappiness, just an experience. So that is upekkha. Upekkha is between them. So happiness and unhappiness, these two feelings are with the excitement. Upekkha and different feelings without the excitement. Therefore, concentration is strong enough. No distance. So fifth jhana stage very powerful. Can create everything. Even can fly anywhere. If someone succeed, very, very useful. Nowadays, air ticket is so expensive. You can't go anywhere without air ticket, without aeroplane, without without passport, without a visa. You can't go anywhere. On those days, Buddha's lifetime, on those days, Buddha sometimes appear here, appear there, in between. Sometimes flying like a bird, going in the sky. Maybe nowadays also some people also succeed. I heard in Myanmar there are during the time of King Benjo, who found the Mandalay. During that, there is one Sayaro near Shuibo. His birthplace is very close to Mahasi Sayaro's birthplace. Mahasi Sayaro's birthplace, Sekon. That is Sayaro's birthplace is below. So in below Sayaro's, there is his history, biography. He can fly. He can appear, he disappeared, his monastery appeared in the Bangor River. He appeared, he disappeared in the Bangor River, appeared his monastery. So his disciple is found in this, back in the shadow, say, don't talk to other people. Don't talk to other people. So it must be secret. So, Webu Sayadaw also had in this river. Some how hard saw the Webu Sayadaw from mountain to mountain going. So maybe there are some monks who practice seriously in forest, they may succeed about that. Because there's a way, the technique how to practice samatha meditation. And they follow the path of purity, the path of purification, Visuddhimagga. Explain how to practice samatha meditation, this nation, in detail. I heard in Mahasi Center, when I practiced meditation, maybe 30 years ago. At that time, my meditation master is Sayadaw Pandita. Now Shui Dao Go, Pandita Rama Meditation Center. On those days, there is a monk who followed samatha method. The other monks, all the other monks followed only Vipassana, very movement. But the Sayadaw Pandita instruct special that monk. That monk is a healthy body. Therefore, Sayadaw Pandita gave instruction how to practice samatha method. I heard that he attained the second jhana at that time. But the second jhana cannot apply. Because in second jhana stage, it is removed only vitaka. Vicharas remain, the piti remain, the sukha remain, concentration on the soul strong enough. Therefore cannot apply. In Pao Meditation Center, there is a practitioner. He was from Czech Republic. His name is Reverend Nandamalabhivamsa. You know about that. Reverend Nandamalabhivamsa, who can speak fluently, who can speak Chinese language fluently. The met here in Sri Lanka and Germany. First journey to Germany, my first journey to Germany, he met me at the Munich airport. He came from Czech Republic. Czech Republic, as you know, Germany is very close. I heard he attained before the China. And then the guidance of Aosya. But both the jhana also cannot fly. You need air tickets. So, you see, with the only one object working, first jhanas with the one object, second jhana, third jhana, by reducing jhana factors, become higher and higher. Concentration is stronger and stronger. 50 jhanas make concentration stronger. Then, that is called Rupa Vachara Jhana. Rupa Vachara Jhana means that the object is concerned. The object is dealing with material qualities. You see, white is dealing with the material qualities, material object. White and casino. You know the story of Chula Pandaka. In the Dhamma stories, it's not clearly mentioned about the Lord. If we have studied Dhamma, Theravada, Anapana, these three texts, and Dodara, altogether, if we study about the story of Chula Pandaka, we can know clearly this meditation object. Everybody knows that the Buddha has handed over that piece of gold. The piece of gold handed over to Chula Pandaka to practice handed gold. Beside him, But in my opinion, that is, the Buddha's give a piece of cloth, white in color. That is a white casino. For white casino, he produced a white casino divide with this object. He attained all jhanas. After that, the Buddha changed his concentration to the Vipassana method. At that time, he became Anapana. That's why he attained the jhana with this fight. Because Anapana and Anguttara commentary mention his previous life stories. He practiced in his life, became hermit and practiced white casino. He practiced white casino. Therefore, the Buddha handed over to do white casino. Now it is what your meditation. So if you practice belly movement, Aripidiya Buddha will guide you, you continue belly movement. Because it will be easier. In the previous life, Chula Pandaka became a king. At that time, he surrounded inside the cities, riding elephant. Maybe those days there's when summer season is certain. Therefore, he washed his face with the white cloth. At that time, the dirty he saw because of the body, the white clothes become dirty. That is the principle of future. That is the samvega. That is samvega as a principle of future. Buddha revealed that one. For him, that is a hidden secret. He cannot remember from God. But the Buddha make you remember about that. Therefore, the Buddha gave into the white cloth. This white cloth is meditation object of samatha meditation object and vipassana meditation object. Both is a good enough moment. We must understand in this way. See? Nothing lost. Don't be afraid. Whatever we did, whatever we have done, we great. But it is rise and falling. That is sure. Nothing permanent. But potentiality, possibilities will remain. Potentiality is not substance. Energy is not substance. Only substance is lost. But energy will remain. So therefore, karma accumulate within us. If we want to see karma, it is impossible. For example, if you break open a seed, can you find inside the seed root, trunk, leaf, fruit, flower? You cannot see. You cannot see any seed. But everything is made there. How to prove this one? We can prove is based on the soil. Everything will come out. You see? Condition. Soil, water is a condition. Through the condition, this will come out. Karma also in this way. And mango seed, mango trees remain, but you cannot see. Only potential, the possibility remain, qualities remain. If you break open, you can see nothing, only seed. But We give proof inside everything that when we put placed on the spine, the water, there's a heat enough. So 2 days according to process, change, according to process, you see. After 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, the fruit is cut off. Shoot is come up. Then the seasonally flower and fruit. Look at that, karma accumulate within us. Where karma accumulate? You should consider about karma. Where accumulate? Rain or earth. If the karma accumulate hard, when heart transplantation is all karma will has gone. It goes in the heart. What about the brain? If it accumulates in the brain, if the person dies, the brain is missed, no work. So karma also will become ruined. So where karma accumulates to be continued? Karma remains in process. Process is non-stop. You see, mental process and material process. Process have. In the process, it is remain. Not a brain, not a heart. Nowhere. But it is process. Karma accumulated process. You know the story of Buddha. Buddha, a very long time ago, in the life of Subheda, the Bodhisattva started to aspire for Buddha, to aspire for enlightenment. Since then, he fulfilled Paramita. Started to fulfill Paramita. This Paramita, Buddha's Paramitas, remain in process. Remain in process. Process means nothing permanent. Preceding, following, preceding. When preceding stage disappear, following appear. When that also disappear, next the followings appear. You see, process means one disappear, the other replace. So, in Subheda's life, the Buddha, the Bodhisattva fulfilled Paramita. This is Paramita in process. When disappear, it can be for the following state. Need for following state. Like that, Anapana deposit money. This money received his son and daughter. Then he also has a son and daughter. This money is a receipt. You see, heritage. And the following mental process. In mental process, the followings are received in the form subject. In this way, the Buddha's parami is fulfilled in Vaisandhara's life. Otherwise, we're lost, you see. We'll lose. It's not lose, powerful. I think here, some students that make class, Abhidhamma class at the end, the knowledge is remained there. Understanding is more and more knowledge. Not like a beginner, foreign, that is not beginner. If a beginner cannot be clear, so knowledge also continue. Without going in primary school, we cannot attend university. We cannot join any university. Because of primary school, this is continued to middle school, there's high school, then college and university. Knowledge not lost. Karma also in this way accumulate. Therefore, this life where you learn Dhamma, next life will be correct. Never lost, accumulate. You see, in Buddha's lifetime, there are Brahmin couple. They are called Panchaka Brahmana. And during the Buddha Kasma, they heard the word Nama-rupa. They heard this down. They memorized this down, Nama-rupa. When they met Dhamma Buddha, they asked a question. Buddha said, what person who can be called bhikkhu with which virtue? The Buddha said, give an answer, who realize Nama-rupa, who have no attachment to Nama-rupa, he can be called real bhikkhu. Well, before they heard Nama-rupa, therefore they understand immediately. Immediately understand Bhagavata. They can catch the meaning. If they are beginner, they may think about what is Nama-rupa, what is Nama-rupa. They cannot catch the meaning. But they know the meaning. Therefore they just listening to Dhamma, they Nagami. So therefore, everything, whatever happened, when it rests or comes within us, it is not known. It did not know. It remained accumulating. It accumulates and process, not the brain or heart. Process it. So therefore, in next life or next Buddha's time, you may be the audience when the Buddha has preached Abhidhamma. Listening to Abhidhamma, you may think and they might, because Abhidhamma has an experience, you see. Okay, this is, you see, this is jhana is with only one object. Venerable Chulapanana with the 5 Vipassana. So, if someone wish to attain Arupachana, you cannot reduce Upekha and Ekagata. If you remove the Upekha, you cannot remain. It is possible only after death. We cannot reduce Upekha. We cannot remove the Upekha. We can remove Sukha. We can remove Dukkha or Domanasa. But we cannot remove Upekha. Vedana must be remained. They are all our Vedanas, experience or feeling. Sukha, Dukkha, Somanasa, Domanasa. But Upekha is cannot remove, impossible. Vedana totally cannot remove totally. Where there is a mind, there is a Vedana. Where there is a no mind, there is a no Vedana. Vedana must remain. So therefore, I am reducing. You see, Vitaka Prabhu, Vichara Prabhu, Piti Prabhu, Sukha Prabhu, but Upekha Ekagata remain. This is jhana factor. You cannot reduce to be one. You cannot reduce to too much. At least it must be 2 years. Ubekha and Vipassana. So, how to attain a high heart? We must change object. If we remain only the object, we cannot be high heart in it. So, Anapana is change by changing object, they become high heart. So, we'll be explain about that. Page number 33. Okay, I want to explain about that. Anapana. First, that consciousness that mostly arises and the arupa brahma is called arupa vajana. This jhana is mostly arises in arupa brahma. Mostly, therefore, it is possible in human world also. That is the meaning. Arupa vajana cheta is basically classified into 4 types according to object. According to object. Rupa vajana jhanas are not according to object, according to jhana. Jhana stage is 1 by 1. Yeah, according to object. Then, object is a pole. Then, pole multiplied by 3 kusala, namely kusala, vipaka, kriya, comes to 12. Object is a pole. Pole multiplied by 3 kusala, vipaka, kriya, arupa vajana is 12. So in this way, arupa vajana has become 12. So we'll be explaining about the 4 objects. The 4 objects are divided into 2, passing over and receiving. Passing object, the receiving object. So the pass over object, kasina derives. Then receiving object, infinite space. Then passing over object, infinite space. Receiving object, passive vijnana. Passing over object, passive vijnana. Receiving object is nothingness. If nothingness, passing over object is nothingness, receiving object is passive vijnana. So, if we abandon one, if we obtain another, we must abandon one, the former one. By abandon, by obtaining, we are going ahead. When you come, when you enter this building, I stay, you see? You are step. When you walk, you are step. First step, second step, third step. If you obtain the second step, you must abandon first step. You abandon. If you not abandon, you cannot go on. You cannot go. If you obtain the third step, you abandon the second step. If you obtain the fourth step, you abandon the third step. In this way, abandon former, we abandon the former object, obtain the new object. In this way, we are going higher and higher. First stair, second stair, third stair. I stay when we climb, we are higher and higher, higher and higher. If we remain only first stair, we are there. We cannot be higher. In this way, this mind also, you see, cannot remain only one object. Must change the object. By changing the object, this change has become higher and higher. So that is the meaning. Kasina device. That is a kasina device. On kasina device, Rupavachara jhanas, they. If we remain only this kasina device, we cannot attain higher. Therefore, we must abandon. We must abandon. How to abandon to attain the arupa jhana? It will be explained. So next page will be explained. The meaning of term kasina. Entirety of device. Kasina means entirety of device. The 10 kinds of entirety of device are used as an object of Rupajhana. You see, all Rupajhanas work with this object, only one object. Then, if a yogi or practitioner wish to attain the higher attainment, he must remove this object. Mentally he removed, need to remove. The yogi, he attained the 15th jhana with this object. If he wish to continue, he must remove this object. How to remove? Without attention. Without attention. Because of this object in his mind. So he cannot remain in this object. He must remove. If he remove, what is he? For example, now in this space there is a book. If it removed, nothing yet. Only just a space. Isn't that? Vacuum. Now in space this is remain. If I remove, there's nothing. Just a space. So yogi also, this is kasina divine, without the attention removed. If it removed, instead of this kasina divine, space remain. Just a space. You see on the table, how these things have. If remove these things, just a space. Yeah, just a space. Space is not a sky. Not what you see. Only is vacuum, nothing inside. Just a space. So we must remove this object. Because plus we walk with a white object. Without the attention, mentally we should remove. There's no white kasina. Instead of white kasina, there is a space here. That is a concept. Concept means just imaginary. Mentally removed. To be mentally removed, no white kasinas in his mind. There is only space is remain. That space is called infinite space. Infinite space. No limit. Infinite space. So that infinite space is called space is called in Pali akasa. Akasa. In Sanskrit means akasha. Infinite space is akasha. This akasha, akasa is ananda. Ananda means infinite, no end, no limit. So, therefore, this is space, infinite space. Within the infinite space, we can increase our concentration. So, infinite space in Pali, it is called Akasa Ananda. From Akasa Ananda, grammatical form Akajananda. 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 Akasananja. Grammatically Akasa Nanja. This Akasa Nancha, infinite space, is the base of jhana, therefore ayatana. Ayatana means the base. This infinite space is the base of jhana, therefore it is called Akasa Nancha Ayatana. The name of. After the name, jhana is named after the object. Jhana is named after the object. It is an object is infinite space. On infinite space, he can increase his concentration. So therefore, infinite space is space that is known by removing the entirety of the device. By removing the entirety of the device. So within this object, passive arupajana, then with the passive this object. That is the meaning. Then the second, you can read it there as a Pali is also mentioned here. Then the person who attained this pasajana, arupajana, if he wished to attain the second jhana, second arupajana, he must change his object. Without changing object, he cannot attain. So, what will be his object? Viññāna. He cannot remain in his mind in infinite space. He changed viññāna. Objects move on viññāna. By moving viññāna means only this jhana, akasana jhana. It jhana with the infinite space is viññāna. Okay? With the infinite space, Arupavajana Pasajana rises with the infinite space. From infinite space, he must move his concentration to Pasajana. By this way, he can attain the next jhana. Therefore, Pasajana, the consciousness that occurs depending on the infinite space. It is only the positive type of object. Object is necessary to change. Then to attain another jhana, he must change another object. That object is nothingness. Nothingness of Pasajana. Not just nothingness. Nothingness of Pasajana. Pasajana, after rising, it will be noble. Therefore, it is non-existence of the positive vijnana of arupajana. Nothing else, it is the non-existence of the positive vijnana of arupajana. That is a third jhana's object. Then, pasapurvam, another object. That is a part of vijnana object. That consciousness that occurs depending on the non-existence of the positive vijnana. So, accordingly, object is a change from kasina to infinite space, from infinite space to pasajana is nothingness, from nothingness to that vijnana. Objects changes. According to object changing, arupajanas are. Get the meaning? If you know it clear, and next lecture I will use diagram. Okay? But you should read these to understand. Okay? Because these are very deep to understand. Because they are just a statement. Not like a sense of pleasure. Sense of pleasure everybody experiences. This is not experience, but therefore, to catch the meaning is a little bit. Okay? You should read these and ask these. And next lecture will be completed these. So what about today? There's a question times left or not? If it's not, there's so many questions, we can continue. Okay? To understand, to clarify the test, to understand these. Okay, now let's do it.